I heard the news about this YouTuber in the name of Player Supreme who just passed away. Now, I'll say this about this Player Supreme. I remember I may have commented on his channel, but and I remember Tito, Hardcore Tito, might have went back and forth with this guy. I'm not too sure of the main details, but to me, this Player Supreme guy, I don't wish him passing away. So rest in peace. But it's one thing that he has a general right to voice his opinion on YouTube and stuff. Now, do I have to agree with it? No, I don't have to agree with what he says, especially the advice that he was telling young men to go get his ex-wife to clean his, I think, what was it, apartment or house or something, while he go bangs another chick. That's not advice I would give to young men or to older men has been around. And then shout outs to Kevin Kelly, who pointed out this organization. I don't know if they started or not, called Me Too or whatever the hell it was. But it just goes back to, you know, why the 2016 election was very important and why Donald Trump became president, because these libtards, and you had what, 70% of white women voting for Trump, 60% of Latino women voting for Trump, because they benefit off of getting affirmative action. Think about it. If you're an attractive white female, you could the white female always are the ones to get first dibs. And then that whole debacle with Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby and Roger Ailes and all these other people. Let's be realistic. Most of these women, they might as well just admit that they signed devil's contracts to get where they're at. You would think that these women would know how to build for themselves, but they really don't. So with these women trying to sue Harvey Weinstein, all they're doing is just trying to get money. That's all it is. And these women signed a contract decades ago to get to where they're at. So when these women, like your feminazis and these so-called other women that want to fight for equality, they're really full of shit. They really don't want equality. That's why they didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. And I got to go back to what Church Monkey said. Hey, they want the authority, but they don't want the responsibility. That's really the thing. They want the authority, but they don't want the responsibility. And this is why that the whole sex scandal thing is all about money. It's not about helping. It's not about, you know, encouraging young women to be who they really are. Because really, man, women are the biggest consumers and cheap when it comes to dates. So now, and I gotta say about what Obsidian been saying, you're gonna be seeing less men interact with women more than anything. And this is what these dating coaches will not tell you. And you're gonna see men that's gonna try to travel a little bit more. Maybe not white men, but I'm not too sure. But let's be realistic. A lot of men don't want to interact with this woman anymore. Because you got all these laws, you know. Because let's face it, women need men to lock up other men when they stare at them. They can yell false sexual harassment. I came close to a situation like that when I was trying to talk to a female and I texted her something about trying to get her pussy wet, and she wound up calling the cops, and this was a nigga bitch. This was a black female. So this is what your so-called dating coaches are not going to really tell you. They're not going to tell you that you're taking a risk by dealing with this female, because most of these North American women, they like this gynocentric society because they benefit off of it. So this is why that I call it the devil contract, because this North American female has signed this devil contract. And for all you black men that want to put white women on a pedestal, you better think again, because this white female is just as treacherous as that black female is. So, like I said, there's nothing new. So with that, this is Carl Mitchell signing off.